Hi Mark, please can you tell us all what the crowdfunder is for? I feel if people had some more transparency to... Well, the reasons for that are listed on the, they are listed on the crowdfunder, John. It's a valid point. If there's something you'd like me to expand upon, besides stating what it's already covering, then, shoot me a question and I'll answer it. Hello, Rashid. Don't know if you've answered already. How much will the membership be? Somewhere in the region of £5 to £10, but it will come with a number of benefits. That you will, that the person applying for it will get. It will be necessary in some respects, most notably in order to borrow software. But once you've signed up, once you've done that, you're joined, and it will bring along with it a whole list of other perks. Martin Smith, make arcades great again. No problem, Dennis. Will there be themed events such as Valentine's Day, Halloween, Christmas, St. Patrick's Day? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was a huge part of the Old Hog, the parties that we held. I have particularly fond memories of the Halloween events. You can be sure that they'll be coming back. Mantis Khan, will you also have many of the Neo Geo games? It's tough with Neo Geo because some games have aged very well and some haven't. Games that typically do well would be Flying Power Disc, aka Windjammers, the King of Fighters 98, the Metal Slug series, things that people are still very familiar with. We already do have quite a good selection of Neo Geo games, but like I always say, if there's anything that you want to recommend, feel free. Do you need a PS1 Capcom joystick? Thank you, Russell Chan. If you don't want it, we'll be happy to have it. Thanks for answering. Okay. Oh, am I actually at the end of the list of messages? Okay. Well, this has been great. I'm not going to lie to any of you. I was very nervous about coming on. I was just like, oh god, but yeah, these are decent questions. They're all valid questions. And here's James Taylor. As a horror fan, ever thought of getting a Carnival cab? I haven't. Like I see what happens. Russell Chan. Well, thank you, Russell Chan. See you soon. Declan Flynn, would you rather eat fried chicken for every meal for the rest of your life or never eat fried chicken again? Do I get to play dance games in between? I mean, if I do, at least I won't, explode into batter. Never eat fried chicken again, I'm going to go with. What game do you miss most as Hog is closed? Definitely In the Groove. I mean, that's my personal thing. It really brought my levels of health up so much in a way that you just, you wouldn't think a video game could actually benefit your health on such a massive level. It's got a great community of people. I miss it. I did try and bring a pad home, and I tried to play at home using the PC, and me and my girlfriend, we both agreed it's just not the same as playing it at the arcade. Bad Dudes or Double Dragon? Dude, is that really even a question? Double Dragon all the way. Poor chicken. Okay. Thanks for doing this, mate. P.S. Keep Esperado hooked up for me. Big love. No problem. Gary Kimmelman. Oh, okay. With the rise in esports in both PC and console gaming, more and more companies are looking to venture into this field. You mentioned in the Indiegogo video you're setting up a PC area with a caster booth. What else would you like to add to the venue to cater for esports? This would also include fighting games like Street Fighter and... Oh, it's just kind of ended it there. To be honest with you, despite not being such an online gamer myself, there are, I am very lucky to have a number of people around me giving me advice of what is current. I know Overwatch is a big thing, even though I don't play it. there are titles that keep consistently getting mentioned: League of Legends, World of Warcraft, Dota, and you know, from time to time people are like, no one playing that now, everyone's playing this, and blah blah blah. Whatever is current, whatever has demand, you know, the esports is not just to cover PC games, and it's not just to it's not just to cover console games. It's both. We'll offer as much content, we'll offer as many setups and as many types of software. There's no point limiting yourself, limiting your market. You know, the hog is all things video games, and that's that. You know, if there is a scene for something, then we'll happily cater for it. Good question. Cheers, Gary. By the way, Gary, did you get my email? You said you hadn't, but I checked, it went through. I'm down for whatever you want, well, for what we were talking about before. Give me a shout. Yo, you need Bishi Bashi, that is amazing in the arcade. Yeah, agree. It's a great multiplayer party game, lots of little games that anyone can sort of come along and get into straight away. Yeah, you know, that's actually high on the list of priorities. Will there be any future overnight event? Will there be? Absolutely, yes. God, yes. You know, the overnights are kind of one of the founding things of Hog that, you know, people really enjoyed, so they will definitely be back again. Any plans to watch the new Ghost in the Shell movie? I saw the original ones back in the 90s. I was more into things like Akira and Ninja Scroll back then. Ghost in the Shell, maybe if I have time and someone sort of brings up the idea. Any movie nights or streaming big events such as gaming tournaments and even E3? All of the above. All of the above. Darts with digital counter score like in Shenmue. Anything's possible. Would you ever have a Commodore 64 setup? We actually do have one. It's just never been asked for. It was donated, you know... Oh no, sorry, I apologise. That was an Amstrad CPC 464. If one comes our way at a decent price, you know, it's definitely something I would keep behind the counter. I don't think I would leave it out and hope that people would be okay swapping tapes. You know, I think the tape format is something that makes it very difficult to enjoy those games now, is the patience factor of having to boot up the game. If we, you know, if there was an emulated way of doing it, you know, to offer those games with the same experience, i.e. the joysticks, etc., yeah, then I think we would go with that. As I live in Birmingham and cannot make it regularly to London, will it be a monthly charge or is there a pay-as-you-go? Thanks, can't wait to see New Hog, as I have never been there. You can visit on the day, or you can, you know, or you can purchase a monthly pass wherever you are. You know, we know that people travel from all sorts of faraway places to come and enjoy Hog, and obviously, you know, there needs to be sort of systems, ways of and amounts of paying in effect that sort of cater for that. But yeah, if you're ever in London and you just want to turn up, there'll be absolutely nothing stopping you. Cheers, Mantis. Gary, I said, no, don't worry, Gary. It's busy time for all of us. It's fine. Jason. Good luck, mate. I never thought an arcade would exist again. You're our saviour. Thanks. Keep up hard work. There's no reason to fail. Thanks. Cheers, Jason. Matt Aiken just backed the crowdfunder. Thumbs up now. Can I push that to thumbs up it? I can. Oh, how about that? Cheers, Matt. Much appreciated, dude. Yeah, man, I came down years ago from Liverpool and was great. And was great, man, and great support, as I couldn't stay anywhere the last night. Love the work. That's good. Good, Kieran. I'm sure we'll see you again. I hope so. Will there be members of staff around to help players with games, such as explaining games and fixing machines and keeping the games running as smoothly as possible? Well, the arcade and retro side of that is all down to me. I'm going to be counting on everybody else, you know, to have more knowledge of the modern day stuff. We learnt a lot from the previous hog, you know, things that etc., you know, didn't work or that came to our attention. This new building basically really is just about fixing all of that. So yeah, I'd like to think that everything is going to run a lot smoother and that we will have support staff on hand. If you need any cakes for your launch, send me a message, as I own a bakery in East London. Love to help out, as it always makes me sad when I go through Piccadilly. I feel you, and thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That was Paul Thomas Reagan. Will there be any security guards in case of any troublemakers? Absolutely yes. I think I touched on this briefly before, but we pay a service charge to the building, and in return, well, we get service, which includes security. So there will always be security guards on hand. It really is an absolute priority to, you know, make everybody feel safe and welcome, you know, free from prejudice, free from intimidation, all that sort of stuff. I don't want to see none of that. Okay. Does anyone mind if I smoke? And again, it does actually look like the questions have come to an end for tonight. That was a really great hour. Thank you very much for everyone who came along with your questions. Thank you everyone for, you know... Oh, here's James White. Hello James, how are things stateside? The new 10-time champion and former Galloping Ghost Arcade 2012 Gamer of the Year here. No wait. Paul Reagan, I said thank you. That's very much appreciated, and hopefully we'll meet soon. Will the hog ever be at big events such as Comic-Con and other conventions such as Eurogamer and things like that for people that can't make it to hog all the time? Well, we do currently appear twice a year at the Hyper Japan festivals. You know, we work very well with them because, you know, they understand and respect what we do, and obviously Japan is a large part of video gaming culture, so that works very well hand in hand. The opportunity to work with anyone is there. As I said, you know, it's just a case of things happening at the right time and both sides being on the same page. Good, James. Good. I'll message you in a bit to give you the shout out to put up for us for our crowdfunding project at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Tony White, looking forward to the launch. So am I. And there goes my PC, turning me into a fat smug face. There we go. Okay, I'm done. Thanks, mate. Hope to be available at launch. I hope so too. You know, we've got dance games to play, mate. And I know you're sort of, you know, in the gym and getting the gains in 24/7, but, you know, make time for a little bit of hot stepping, yeah? Simon Wright, is there a launch date confirmed yet? There isn't, is the short answer. It's late April, early May. That's my estimation. I'm not going to give anything more concrete than that simply because I don't have it to give at the moment. All I know is we get in there at the beginning of March. We then have 16 weeks in which we are required to be open by the shopping centre. I have absolutely no intention of taking that long. I would estimate it maybe around sort of like 8 to 10 weeks. But, you know, stay in touch with the Facebook page. More updates as they come along. Still planning to open in March? No, we're planning to get into the building in March. That's when you know, we can get on with all our work in there. But yeah, that is still pretty much on schedule. Early 2007 launch? I'm guessing you meant 2017, Tony White. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Around sort of April, May time. I'm going to go with, again, as I said, keep an eye on the Facebook page, watch the updates. Devlebet, can I bring wrestlers to hog? Xavier Woods was at a tournament in Manchester a few weeks ago. Yeah, I heard about that. You know, he's very big as a gamer. You know, I'm a huge fan of WWE. I've been watching it so long. I saw The Undertaker debut on pay-per-view. But yeah, please bring them. Just I'm not sure about Dean Ambrose though. Just, you know, the guy kind of irritates me. We can leave him out. But yeah, otherwise, you know, you're good. And Roman Reigns, no Roman Reigns, or John Cena. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we good. We good. Do you need volunteers to help with anything prior to launch? Again, another question that comes through sort of pretty frequently. Anyone is welcome to volunteer, and I will do my best to kind of like find something, you know, to get everybody involved near the time. Would private hire events be available? There is, at the moment, something I'm looking into doing would be to kind of build like an office sort of room for private events. People will be able to hire out the venue, but it's less likely to happen simply because it's going to be a lot more expensive. Yeah, that's the honest truth, than the warehouse in North Acton. The option will be there, you know. Okay guys, I think I'm done. I'm going to finish now. Thank you to everyone who came along. I'm going to try and make a habit of doing this from now on every Monday and every Thursday. So in the event that you catch this video after I've gone off, just know that, you know, if you do have questions, you can either message me through Facebook, or just wait till I come on live again. And yeah, that'll be absolutely brilliant. Thank you guys. I appreciate your attention.